get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time there. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Back-to-back carries here. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
Back to the well again. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Now we had a 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Williams from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Play made by Jacob Parrish.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field. This defense better respond.
From the red zone on 1st. Dumped off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Goes to the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
19.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Where's the intensity we expected to play off? The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Makes the tackle. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First down throw by Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Williams. He's got a man left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Williams set to pass. Gets him on the in route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Gets 16 yards on that play.
They ready?
Chicago. No doubt they take a repeat.
All right, I'm in I'm in this Madden game. After this, then that's what we on next.
Pressing the advantage too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Perfect start. He's over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. You've been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. We still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Williams to throw. That's taken in by Samuel. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and 2, Williams. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he'll go down here at the 16. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it'll be first down Bears.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All set now, 1st and 10. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run in 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Damn it. Nice fucking hit.
You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when you're watching effort, that was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. That's the type of play the coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. On first down, Jackson. Offense getting set to start things off again. Escapes the pocket. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty.
Oh, shit.
This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Looking to throw, Jackson. There's a screen to Benson.
Damn it.
And this one breaks
Throw me
beautifully.
over
They
the
get
shoot.
forward to their own 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 12 yards. Complete to Trey Benson. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. And he has this one past the 50 and will stop downhill into Bears territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. There's
Yeah.
another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. First down, Williams. Ball's incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So 2nd down. Coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of the defense.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Looking from the gun, Williams. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after get this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one. As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
The gift here on second.
Damn it.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they dropped him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down, Chicago.
From the red zone now. Williams hit, that goes out.
Oh my God.
Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. That's no good. The veteran misses one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Man, it hurt after that hit.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Looking slant route complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Williams from the gun. Complete that to the right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pick up at 17. And it'll be first down Bears.
And the Bears first down.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he takes this one in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Bears grow their lead to 8. Now Browning running into the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that, and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This one to Williams out left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting completion.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. From the gun, Jackson.
Oh my God.
Big yards on the right side. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Buccaneers 13.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up. Williams will look to throw. Completed over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Williams on 1st down. Another turnover. This time it's an interception.
Damn, this motherfucker.
Space, left sideline.
That's crazy. This motherfucker moved.
And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting we do in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, you can see their goals, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Tom, I'm in the 2nd quarter, so.
Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive.
Are they both not on? Wow.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. After the pick, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Williams to throw. Throw left side finds Birdie. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be first down Chicago.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, they'll run. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. To throw, Williams. Completed to his running back. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears tie it just before halftime. Knock this through, and they'll take a lead into the break. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears take the lead on that successful kick. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. It is caught left side. And this is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who is our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. To Benson to start the drive. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Offense up to the line fast.
Down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete on the marker. He's got the first down grab and still going. Space on the right. He's got room. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown.
nigga slowed up.
I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Hunt. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him, make a point.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now officials whistling for a stoppage here, Brock. It's going to be an injury, and it appears the medical staff headed for Luther Burden. All set to go now from the 35. Delmont here on 1st down. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Out of the gun, here's Williams. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And they need to stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Jump off, caught by his back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
A give now from the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now here's Williams. He's got it. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears tie us up 28 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Now begin this drive with Benson. Can't slip on the initial tackle. Stops right for no gain on that 1st down play. Offensive line fast. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Jackson on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
You saw in your tech this weekend?
Huh?
Grapple, take that move.
Mm-hmm. That dirty breaker.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
That's pretty nice.
Here's a give to Hunt. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
It's good in like situations where you feel like you're gonna really lose and shit.
Right on schedule.
Yeah.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now Williams.
Damn it.
Tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To throw is Williams. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it fourth down.
Oh my God, they bogus.
Really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Oh no, they get it again. And the Bears have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped.
So it look like that taxi match is not going to get done tonight.
I'm with you. I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
This our last play of the quarter. Here's the handoff. They're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Williams from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Something out of nothing, King, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Oh, he lost the football. The Buccaneers pick it up. Deep in their own
Pissing me
territory,
off,
they're going to
man.
take possession now after the
This
fumble.
nigga fumbled again. Your ass out.
Ball security critical.
Take the
over
fuck, can't even take the
100
fucking
yards.
hit.
If you start smelling that end zone, you're inside the 5. Boy, you've got to take care of that ball at all costs and can't let it get ripped free.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Back now, pressure coming. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We're going to run and draw here with Benson. Didn't sell the draw enough, but he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12. The Bears 30-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. Going deep here for the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a fourth-quarter lead. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. That one is
Come on, nigga.
on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Williams off the play fake. Connects on the closer. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. 28-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Back to throw it. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Tying this game up. They're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the pistol with Benson.
Oh, hell no. Nigga didn't want to go there.
Shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him 5 on that
that was
carry.
some
Bring up
bullshit.
2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
2nd down pass play coming. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
18 Cardinal. Broncos. Trump 19. Trump 19. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He's back to throw. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Looking to throw. He's got to his running back. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Oh, about 19 yards on fourth down, partner. And the call to go for it pays off. First down from the 42. Benson now from the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Looking quickly here.
40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
Back to 60. Back to 60. Ranger. 70 Ranger. Dragon 60. Check smash. Check smash.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers with a little more work to do to win it here. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Rig. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charles loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
75, 60
To throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
This is a big moment, Brock. Here comes Andre Schmidt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And late in the fourth,
bitch-ass
they're in the
nigga.
lead. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with walking offense heading back out to keep things going. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down.
Cowboy 80. Hurt.
They'll run here following the penalty. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you at the line of scrimmage.
nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, 5 in. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Oh, shit.
Ready. Press on 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain. It's stopped down at the 3. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ready. Ready.
They'll send him up the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
No.
And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he breaks the tie. That's the win of this game. Brock, touchdown. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot.
Oh, my God.
This one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. complete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over.